Okay, I'm eating. Remember when you used to eat food in class and you weren't allowed to? So you'd always have to like sneak whatever it was, piece of candy in your mouth while no one else was looking. I did it all the time. And it made me feel good. I would walk to school by a little grocery store called Choose, and I never knew how to spell it because there was never a sign on there. It was just like a place where you went in on the way to school and bought candy. They had other stuff, but I never bought anything other than candy and maybe a soda. Penny candy that was in a big container. Pretty cool. And Old Man Chew was there every morning. They called him Old Man Chew. It sounded like a Chinese name, but he was an American. Anyway, memories like that pop up every once in a while. You know what I mean? What do you do with those memories? You write them down? Do you save them? Or do you just let them go? I tend to save memories. It's funny. I couldn't think of the name of that place the other day, the penny candy place, and this morning it just came to me like it was normal. I guess that happens a lot when you're older. I don't really know. Maybe when you're younger. Maybe if you have memory problems as well and you're under 50, put a one in the box to let me know I'm normal. And so the great Doug Wing has sent me this shirt. It's pretty cool because not only is it a fighting eagle, but Freebird is one of my favorite songs of all time, Leonard Skinner. And arguably one of the greatest guitar riffs of all time. Just unbelievable. They're mostly passed on now, plane crash. But music lives on. And whenever I hear that song, it's like we used to eat lunch to Sweet Home Alabama every day at a place about a half a mile away from our t-shirt factory. And it's a great memory, literally a great memory. So how's your memory doing this morning, huh? What are you thinking about? And this morning I'm going to go out and fight for a couple of things. The education of Gabrielle. I went to the Van Gogh Museum here in Charlotte. It's that pop-up exhibit. It's like 60,000 square feet. It's just so damn cool. And I want the school to go. I'll pay. And whatever it costs, I'll pay. They probably won't because it's not anything about global warming. Crazy. I haven't heard back from their teacher yet, so we'll see. In the meantime, what's up with you guys? What are you fighting for this week? What's the biggest thing you're going to fight for? Not just about money, but society seems like a fight these days. Football games are chanting for the president to be fruitful and multiply, but not quite in those words. The videos are all over the place. I mean, it's a fight out there. To fight for an airplane, they bully you literally on the airplane. It's a bully job about your mask. And then the jackass who's the doctor, I don't want to even say his name, telling you can't get together for Christmas. Who the fuck is that guy? Who in the fuck is that guy? And who's listening anywhere anyway? It's a joke. So I think, I wonder what he's doing for Christmas. I wonder if he's sitting home. I wonder if he's out with his family. I wonder. I also gave a really solid talk yesterday for the Insiders Club on Little Green Book of Getting Your Way. This is, in this time, this is the most powerful book you could read next. How to speak, write, present, persuade, influence, and sell your point of view to others. And I think it's my most instructional book. Cynthia Mannion came on this morning. Look at this. The principles of convincing others are personal conviction, being believable, telling the truth, and providing value. Thank you, Cynthia. It's a great quote. And Renee is number 2. Good morning. And Toru checks in at number 3. I love this. And John Rings, number 4 from Mississippi. And the great Robert Brooker from Toronto, Canada. Skylar just made it under the wire. Good morning from Pennsylvania. He is number 6. Now, I think that there's an ability for everybody this morning to think about who you want to fight for or who you want to fight with. I got a couple of fights I'm picking socially, just locally, from idiots. And I'll wear that shirt tomorrow. Isn't this a good shirt, though? Wing. Thank you, Wing. Thank you, my friend. What a good guy. But just what a good guy. I'm grateful for Doug Wing's friendship. Very grateful. Good morning, 959ers. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Whoa. That's cool. And the Philippines has checked in, and Sweden has checked in. And of course, New England has checked in. I wonder, I actually watched the game yesterday because I felt it was historical. And I mean, Brady sets the all-time passing mark in his old stadium. It was a fight to the finish. The new quarterback played pretty well. And they could have won the game. Either team could have won that game. No one dominated. Not one person. And it was raining. It was a crappy day for football. It wasn't even fun to be on the field. Well, maybe it was, but I don't know. There's something about rain. And it was a really, really, really good game. The other team, New England could have won. They missed it. The field goal hit the upright. Cool. I think God wanted Tampa to win. I'm convinced that there's a football God. Totally convinced of it. That's why New Orleans will never win anything, because their coach is a rotten human being and needs to be. Why did they let that guy back in football? He paid players to hurt other players, and they suspend him for a year. Like, seriously? Put him in jail. He's a creep, and he'll never win. He'll never win. God is preventing him. There's no doubt in my mind. Anybody with me on that? I mean, if you're from New Orleans and you're a Saints fan, that's totally cool. I would take a decade off until that guy leaves. Just saying. Good morning from Memphis. Good morning to you, Memphis. Good morning. Memories need to be saved. I concur. Journal, yeah. It's funny. I write, but I don't necessarily journal. Maybe my writings are my journal. But people who journal tend to do it longhand, and that takes too much time for me, and I'll never be able to read it. And then what happens if you lose your journal? If you journal, photo every page. If you journal, photo every page. Good morning to you, Atlanta. Good. Killer week last week. Mike, way to go. I love when salespeople have killer weeks. There's nothing better. They feel so good about what you've done and how you've done it. Blessings to you too, Frank. Now, I forget. Yeah. Okay, cool. You got to fight for the right to party. That's, wow, what a good memory that is. Thanks, Snade. Good morning. That's a fantastic shirt. Great song. Yeah, great. I agree. Freebird is one of the all-time songs for me. I can I don't want to say, I don't think it's right to say. Anyway, so I'll just skip the marijuana line. Good morning, Gittimer and Gittimers. Hello from Indiana. I was hoping to see Jen on here this morning. I'm going to go deep into this, very deep into this week. It's going to be, this month will be the best month to be an insider because I'm going to give you all kinds of information on speaking, writing, and getting ready to win. So if you're an insider, please be on every one of those calls. Please. Morning. Yep. Favorite childhood memories. Yeah. I actually have pretty good childhood memories. Summer camp. You can see them right across your head right now. If I say childhood memories, you're going to think of 2 or 3 things, and hopefully they're positive. Hopefully. If they're not, make them positive. Yeah, you don't have a revenue problem. You have a don't know how to sell problem. I agree. I totally agree. That is a great line, Skinner. I mean, it is I sent it to one of my customers yesterday. It absolutely loved it. Yeah, this is good. I'm sending it to myself. I'm giving 2 seminars this week. It will be credited to you in both seminars. So if somebody calls and said, somebody said this, it was me. And I can forget why I'm switching tabs. Exactly. Distractions. Make money Monday. Make mucho money Monday. Then it becomes Hispanic. And the great Dave Duncan. Make sure to offer masks for everyone. Yeah. Oh my God. Don't get me started. They're a joke. I'm finally sending the school memes on masks. One where they show a football game where there's 100,000 people and a tennis match where there was 50,000 people, and then 10 kids in a classroom wearing masks and sitting apart. Like, seriously? Oh my gosh. Kansas City, good morning to you too, Larry. Aren't you in Chicago? Life is like a coin. You can spend it any way you wish, but you can only spend it once. Whoa. Whoa, Lillian Dixon. She's a heck of a broad. This is one thing I found. I found that the older I get, the more I'm allowed to use language in a way that might 20 years ago been considered inappropriate. Isn't that crazy? Like all of a sudden you're old, you can say anything you want. Who knows? Hopefully I will grow old gracefully and with all of my faculties. Faculties are everything. I just want to be healthy and mindful until my time is done. So there you go. And people saying good morning to one another. I saw the Van Gogh exhibit a couple of weeks ago in Atlanta. It was amazing. It is. For some reason, Starry Night was not like a featured thing, but I've seen Starry Night, so I'm a happy guy. I've been to every Van Gogh thing I possibly could go to, literally. Just unbelievable. There's an Amsterdam museum. There's an amazing Amsterdam museum, by the way. It's probably the best in the world. But any place else Van Gogh's on exhibit, I go watch. I go look. You have to. Great exhibit in New York. Just phenomenal artist. And anything, if you go to Musée d'Orsay in Paris, you'll see all kinds of Van Gogh. When I go to Musée d'Orsay in Paris, it makes me cry, literally. The art is so beautiful because the Impressionist paintings, it's like the world's biggest collection of Impressionist paintings in one spot. And it is just, you go from room to room to room to room. It's just unbelievable. Kellen. sent me. I use them sparingly, Kellen, but I do use them. I'm probably halfway down my pile. I got these from Kellen Ann. They're thank you cards. And look at how my logo sparkles. Come on, they're so damn cool. So, Kellen, why don't you put your URL in the notes and let people find you. These are the coolest thank you notes ever. There you go. I also have a signed original of my artwork blown up. You should get one of those as well. Doesn't matter what they cost. This is just cool as hell. And I believe Kellen has joined Jen's mastermind. That's cool. I love that kind of stuff. And people are saying good morning to each other. That's what I really like. Shared out, Robert. Larry, thank you very much. Share it, share it. Stick there. Exactly. Coachman, what are you doing? I'm hungry this morning. Sorry. So I'm standing for a way of fighting for the truth. No more lies. Whoa. There's a woman. There's a woman. All right. A lot more stuff here. I'm going to stick till the end today. But man, there are a lot of people on, and I'm totally loving it. Thriving to be productive. Stephen, way to go. Rachel, I need that one for sure. Exactly. Go for it, Ray. Go for it, bud. Most of my struggles are internal. So I plan on spending my time on that rather than bullshit struggles regarding society. You know, it's a paradox for me because I grew up in the 60s and people marched in the streets. I marched in the streets. But these days, I don't think it's safe and I don't think it's the right thing to do anymore. Tim, Dallas, cool. Great shirt. Everyone's saying hello to everybody. I love this. We live in the dream this Monday. Of course, listen. Your choice is to live the dream. If you're not living the dream, go look in the bathroom mirror, please, and ask yourself why not. You know, it's almost a cynical expression. How's it going? Living the dream. Are you really? What are you dreaming about? I'm dreaming about going to Paris, and it's very frustrating sometimes. Very frustrating how the world is dealing with people. I'm from Mauritius. Smart living guy. Half the island is there. I love that. It's a faraway place that I hope to get to one day. Excellent Bible study this morning. Oh, cool. Cool. Melissa Maldonado. Are you related to Fred Maldonado? A sales guy I grew up with. Don't wrestle with pigs. Yep. I agree. I totally agree. There are a lot of pigs out there these days for some reason. Congratulations, John. All right, cool. I'm protected with armor. Protects us from idiots. Yeah, wait till you see the, huh? I would like to know where you get one of those shirts. I don't know. Ask Doug Wing. Freedom. I don't know where it comes from. Wait till you see the shirt I'm going to wear on Wednesday. Oh my God. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Agreed. You know, I've been to at least a half a dozen Jim Rohn weekends. Darren Hardy and I sat thigh to thigh in row one for at least 4 of them. It's unbelievable. Just an unbelievable human being. We must not fail individually, for if we fail twice, for ourselves and for those we could have helped if we had done our duty. Whoa. Doug Wing. Is that you, Doug? That picture? Good picture. And thanks for the shirt. Fighting for my happiness. That's it. Exactly. Well, hopefully, Mazda Man, this will inspire you to sell that one extra car each day. Because you sell 350 extra cars or 250 extra cars in a year, you've made a bunch of money. Isn't that cool? What am I fighting for this week? My life back. Started over at 51 in July. Lost everything, but I will get life back. That's better. That's so cool. Look at this. I will work smarter. I will play harder. I will love like there's no tomorrow. I'm going to make the years that I have left best years I've ever lived. That is what I'm fighting for this week. Dude, I wish you well. I was in Bean Blossom, Indiana, living there, and I was not doing well. This is 1977, maybe. And I wrote myself a letter. I was on the top floor of a little sort of an attic that I put a carpet down, and I made my own studio up there so I could go read and think. But keep in mind, before the internet, it was before anything, in the 70s. And I used to have TVs one on top of another so I could watch both football games. Anyway, I wrote this whole letter to myself, and I said, I'm going to go downstairs right now. I ended the letter by saying, I'm going to go downstairs right now and floss my teeth. If I could only floss my hair. And it was an iconic line that led me to believe that I could think and write. Literally. I'll dig that letter up and share it with you. It's a personal thing about it. Life's not the greatest all the time, but if you're willing to fight, you win. And obviously I'm winning. And Wayne gets a good morning, and Stephen gets a good morning. The football god is capitalism and deep money. Oh yeah. Oh, believe me, I'm well aware. But on Sunday, this Sunday, the Carolina Panthers play the Philadelphia Eagles in Carolina. I have tickets. I will be there. I'm hoping to go with Matt, my son-in-law. Good morning, Robert Brooker. You can't change by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. Buckminster Fuller. You know, I know a lot of people that used to follow him to the edge of the earth. I'll save that. Martin, do you follow Bucky Fuller? Are you a student? I wonder. And William, I was thinking about you literally yesterday as I made French toast. A little tardy getting on, but getting a couple of orders got in the way. You know, there's nothing like getting sales orders on a Monday morning. Nothing. Well, maybe on a Tuesday and a Wednesday and a Thursday and a Friday and a Saturday and a Sunday, but there's something about the order at the beginning of the week that sets your mind on fire. But anyway, I used your maple syrup on Sunday, and it was becoming well known, or at least among your prospects and connections, is the most valuable element in the connection process. I agree. I totally agree. What are you known as? This is it. I'm going to save this, Renee, because what are you known for? What are you known as? That's the real deal. When somebody says your name, what do they talk about? Are they talking about you in a positive way? They're going to say one of 5 things about you: something great, something good, nothing, something bad, or something real bad. And you choose. You have made your own bed in the mind and the heart of a prospective customer or an existing customer. And there you go. Mark, where are you calling from? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Your football team's not quite there, but your flag is perfecto mundo. Loving it. Ken, my favorite shirt you own is Pink Floyd. Well, thanks. I almost wore it this morning, but I thought I'm paying homage to Doug Wayne. I'll wear it before the week's out. It's on my next shirts to wear. Beyond every one of the great documentary of Leonard Skinner on Netflix. Oh, cool. Cool. Unbelievable rock group, total tragedy on a plane crash. And Freebird will last literally forever. It will always be in the top 5 songs of all time because it's so happy. Share your vision. What is the most, that I'm sure it's changed now because of Olivia Rodrigo or some of the other people that are on there. But at one time, the most downloaded song on iTunes was Fergie. The Black Eyed Peas. Check it out. Share your vision. Will inspire someone to see differently. I concur. And the great Ron Goodwin is here. Fighting to keep business open. Production manager tested positive. Oh, man. Did he have the vaccine? That's what I want to know. Was your production manager vaccinated? That's the question on the floor. I want to be on the insider calls. What do I do to get SRS on? Rachel, let me explain something. Nice to see you, by the way. I'm going to talk to Greg this week about the Insiders Club. I think it's time for SRS to do it. And everything I do there is videoed and recorded, so you'll always be able to get it. It's all archived. The Insiders Club rocks the house. Great documentary. Oh, cool. And good morning, Jen. Where are you calling in from? This is so cool. Come on, look at each other talking to each other. This is just cool as hell. Great shirt today. Thank you, Ingrid. I just want to say I learned so much from you. I bought the Red Sales Bible from you in 2014-15, found it very valuable. Dropping the boom is priceless. Cool. Thank you. There you go. There you go. Once again, my 49er defense practiced social distancing on the field. Yeah. Your 49ers, like my 49ers, they were the kneelers. They were like the weirdo team. I don't get it. I just don't get it. No filters 50s once you exactly. Nice, exactly. Cards that wow. Oh, there you go. Ron posted for Kellen. That's so nice of you. Way to go. Go to Kellen's site and get some cards. Oh, there she goes. She just did it. My first trip to Paris was for a month and had time to get through the Louvre in several days Go up to the top of the Eiffel Tower. Cool. Cool. Ah, Mary. Hot yoga studio closing. Ooh. Love of the practice doesn't mean profit. I agree. That's sad. Release your inner awesome. Now you're talking. Read that hourly and each minute you falter, life has your back. Read that. Oh, read that. Read that hourly and each minute you falter, life has your back. Cool. Cool. Mr. Goodmer, how do you feel about telemarketing and cold calling in this day and age? I feel it's a waste of time. We are blessed. There's smarter ways to go where you need to go. Much smarter ways. I made a lot of cold calls, but they were all targeted. Well, not all, but the most successful cold calls I made were targeted calls. I knew what I wanted, who I wanted to talk to, and what I wanted to walk away with, and I did almost every time. We are blessed, many around the world living the nightmare daily. I agree. I agree, Greg. Unsolicited referrals, enough said. Exactly. Those two words will change your sales life. Chad, a great day for opportunity everywhere except the south side of Chicago. Just saying. When I hear living the dream, I say, wake the hell up. That's classic. That is totally classic. Seeing it all with grace and ease. Yep. People are wishing everybody. That shirt is you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Douglas. Thank you, Doug. Awesome content. Thank you for sharing. Chris, my pleasure. My total pleasure. I'm doing it, you have to believe that by persuading the other person, you are helping them, and that after you've persuaded them, they will benefit. That's the key. Is the customer better off having purchased from you in your belief system before they buy? Believe it in your heart that they're better off having purchased from you. Doug, where would a person order that shirt that you gave Jeffrey? Love that shirt. If you find happiness and joy, lose your life some noble cause. Cool. Doug, come on, out with the secret. Where'd you get the shirt? Saw Bucky at MIT inside the Geodome in the early 70s. Wow. Read Grunch of Giants. Okay. You recommend it? I'll read it. It is now on my to read list. I must tell you, Martin, it's a pretty big list to read, but I'm putting it on there and I'll own it. Once you see it live on the pile, it's not like an audio book, or I want to see the book. When fighting for what you want, remember the words of Tony Soprano. You're entitled to shit. Helps you keep fighting. Oh my God. That's so true. And we live in a land of what are my benefits? Where's my vacation? Dude, show the fuck up and get paid. Work hard, be smart. Don't worry about vacation. You know what I mean? Just saying. Prayers and blessings to the Insiders Club members. If you're not a member, what you waiting for? I concur, bud. I totally concur. My favorite shirt is your bugs. Thank you very kindly. Like people remember the shirts. I love it. Wishing you a marvelous Monday. Oh my God. This is everyone's wishing everybody else. Saw them live this summer. Oh, cool. Cool. Oh my God. Let's talk privately about this, Ron, rather than making it an open conversation. But I'd like to know if the guy who got infected was not supposed to get infected. Yesterday during a mass homily, the message was, "What can I do for you?" Cool. Good morning, JG. Good morning, Annapolis. Big wins for Navy and football Ravens this weekend. Oh my God. Selling Monday. Everyone needs to be selling today. And let's see where we are here. Brucey? Yeah. Beginning a 21-day detox. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, he should try Justin Benton's CBD oil. It actually works. CBD101.org or 101cbd.org. If he's listening, put it in the chat. Oh, wait. Funny. I have a bottle of CBG oil here, but it's the original bottle. And there's no URL. It's 101cbd.org. I think that's it. 101cbd.org. Rocking in the late. Exactly. Darlene, how are you? Hope you're well. Sneed, hope you're well. Cold calling had a chance years ago when people picked up the phone. Exactly. So tomorrow morning. Yeah, exactly. Grunch of Giants is by Buckminster Fuller. I could have guessed that, but I will get it today. Oh my gosh. Everyone who's here, good morning. Everyone who's not here needs to be here. So maybe recommend a friend or two. I'm going to leave right now and see you tomorrow morning in the Insiders Club. Please, if you're not a member, go. The price is very reasonable. And I'm going to be talking about the Green Book all month. It's so profound. And one more thank you to Kellen Ann. Please go to her website, cardsatwow.com. She's killer. She's amazing artiste. Cheers until tomorrow. Happy Monday. Fruitful Monday. Make a sale Monday. Go make it